I wake up every morning just crying, thinking this is not going to be what's going to happen every single day. It's just so hard to get through it.
This house behind me is worth over $400,000, but nobody will live in it. Nobody will buy it. Nobody will even stay the night inside it, because something evil happened here. And what I uncovered in 2026 makes this story even darker. Look at this house. 2125 Saratoga Trail, Frederick, Colorado. A beautiful home, good schools, quiet streets, safe neighborhood. The kind of place where kids ride bikes and neighbors wave at each other. But it's been empty for years. No furniture, no families, no laughter, just silence. Because in August 2018, something happened inside these walls that shocked the entire world. And while re-examining court files, interviews, and documents in 2026, I found details most people missed. Details that changed the story. Are you ready? Before we go any further, let us remember the real victims. Shanann Watts. Bella Watts, 4 years old. Celeste Cece Watts, 3 years old. An unborn baby Nico. 4 innocent lives. If you believe they deserve justice and peace, type amen in the comments right now. I'm a crime analyst. I lost 2 children to murder. That pain is why I do this work. Digging through court files, traveling to crime locations, sending FOIA requests, reading autopsy reports. Some days I want to quit, but then I remember the victims. And I remember my children. And I can't stop. Also tell me this. Where are you watching from in 2026? State or country? Drop your country or city in the comments. Chris and Shanann bought this house in 2013 for about $399,000. Today it's worth around $400,000. But nobody wants it. Why? Because Colorado law requires sellers to admit if a violent crime happened in a home. This is called a stigmatized property. Would you live here? Most people walk inside. And think about Shanann coming home that night. Think about Bella and Cece asleep upstairs. And they walk right back out. Neighbors say strange things happen here. Lights flicker. Shadows move. Cameras catch strange motion. I'm not saying it's paranormal. But grief leaves marks. Some places never let go of pain. You look at Shanann's Facebook. Perfect life. Beautiful home. 2 smiling girls. A loving husband. Bella was 4. Cece was 3. Shanann was pregnant again. A baby boy. They were going to name him Nico. Beach trips. Family dinners. Chris smiling in the background. It looked perfect. But social media lies. Not always. But sometimes. And this was one of those times. Behind those smiling videos, the marriage was collapsing. The money was gone. In 2015, just 3 years before the murders, they were over $70,000 in debt. Credit cards maxed out. Bills piling up. Their mortgage was massive. Their income? About $3,000 a month. Do the math. It didn't work. Shanann was working nonstop with Thrive. Posting. Traveling. Recruiting. Trying to keep everything together. Trying to keep the image perfect. Because when life falls apart, we smile harder. We post more. We pretend everything is fine. But someone was watching those videos. Someone Shanann didn't know about. Chris Watts was living a double life. At work, he met a woman named Nico Kessinger. We'll call her NK. He told her he was separated. That his divorce was almost final. None of that was true. He showed her apartments. Talked about their future. And Kay believed him. Why wouldn't she? He looked sincere. But Shanann had no idea. They were still living together. Still sleeping in the same bed. Chris was living 2 lives. Father and husband at home. Single man planning a new future at work. A future without his wife. Without his daughters. Without unborn baby Nico. After the murders, police searched NK's phone. What they found was disturbing. 3 weeks before Shanann disappeared, NK Googled, how to prepare for a relationship with a married man. She searched Shanann's name. Watched her Facebook videos. Then she searched something even worse. Man has affair, wife disappears. And she searched it. Before Shanann vanished. Think about that. Chris told NK she was his soulmate. That he had never felt this way before. Maybe she believed him. Maybe he believed it too. But belief doesn't make murder okay. No excuse. No explanation. Now remember this date. August 13th, 2018. Shanann returned from a business trip. Her friend dropped her off at 1:48 a.m. Security cameras recorded it. She walked to the front door, pulled her suitcase behind her. She went inside. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. At 5:27 a.m., Chris's truck left the driveway, captured on a neighbor's camera. So what happened in between? From 1:48 a.m. to 5:27 a.m. Just 111 minutes. That's the window. That's when everything ended. And in 2026, newly re-examined evidence raises questions people are still afraid to ask. And what I'm about to show you next changes everything.
Chris Watts, WATTS.
What's going on right now around your house?
Right now it's got K9 units, the sheriff's department. Everybody's like they're doing their best right now to figure out like if they can get a scent, see where they went. If they went on foot, they went in a car, or they went somewhere. And right now it's just like they've been on point. They're going through the house trying to get a scent, and hopefully they can pick something up to where it's going to lead to something.
What happened? Your wife came home. Tell me what's.
She came home from the airport 2 a.m. and I left around 5:15. She was still here, and like about 12:10 in that afternoon, her friend Nicole showed up at the door. Like I had texted Shanann a few times that day, called her, say but she never got back to me. But she wasn't getting back to any of her people as well, and that's what really concerned a lot of people. Is like if she's not getting back to her, like if she doesn't get back to me, that's fine. Like she gets busy during the day, but she didn't get back to her people, which was very concerning. And Nicole called me when she was at the door, and that's when I came home. And then walked in the house, and nothing was vanished. Nothing was here. I mean, she wasn't here. The kids weren't here. Nope, nobody was here.
What's your wife's name?
Shanann, SHANANN.
What's your kids' name?
Bella and Celeste.
How do you spell it? Celeste.
CELESTE.
How old are your daughters?
4. Bella's 4. Celeste is 3.
And so, how many times did you try calling her?
I called her 3 times, texted her about 3 times, just to say, what's going on. Like because after I called her and texted her once, it was like maybe she was just busy. Like she had just gotten back. Like everybody's probably calling her from her trip. She just got back from Arizona, and I figured she was just busy. But when her friend showed up, that's what it was like. It registered like, all right, this isn't right.
Do you think she just took off? Do you think?
I mean, right now I don't even want to just like throw anything out there. Like I hope that she's somewhere safe right now and with the kids. But I mean, could she just taken off? I don't know. But if somebody has her and they're not safe, like I want them back now. Like that's what's in my head. Like if they're safe right now, they're gonna come back. But if they're not safe right now, that's the not knowing part. Like if they're not safe, last night I had every light in the house on. I was hoping that I would just ran over by the kids running in the door and just like barrel rushing me, but it didn't happen. And it was just a traumatic night trying to be here.
I'm gonna ask some kind of tough questions about your relationship with your kids.
My kids are my life. I mean, those smiles light up my life. And there's like, I mean, last night, like during when they usually eat dinner, it was just like I missed them. Like, I mean, I missed telling them, hey, you got to eat that, or you're not gonna get your dessert. And just like you're not gonna get your snack after. I missed that. Like I missed them. cuddle up on their couches. They have like a Minnie Mouse couch and a Sophia couch that they cuddle up on and watch, Bubble Guppies or something. And it was just like, it was tearing me apart last night, and I needed that. I needed that last night, and for nobody to be here last night and to go into their rooms and know that I wasn't going to turn the rain machines on, and I know that I wasn't going to turn their monitor on, and know I wasn't going to kiss them to bed tonight. It was that's why last night was just horrible. I couldn't do it. I want everybody to just come home. Like wherever they're at, come home. That's what I want.
What was she gone for? She came back Sunday. You said at 2 at night.
Yeah, because her flight got delayed from Arizona because of like other storms around the nation. So she's supposed to get home at like 11. She got home at like 1:48. She got in bed about 2.
What was she going for? Like family trip or what?
It was a Thrive direct sales. It was a local event that was down there between a bunch of leaders in the company.
And that day she was back. I mean,
I left work early that morning, like 5:15, 5:30. So like she barely gotten into bed pretty much.
And this might be a tough question, but did you guys get into an argument before she left?
It wasn't like an argument. We had an emotional conversation, but I'll leave it at that. But I just want them back. I just want them to come back. And if they're not safe right now, that's what's tearing me apart. Because if they are safe, they're coming back. But if they're not, this has got to stop. Like somebody has to come forward.
Have you spoken to her family, like her parents?
Yeah, they've been in constant contact, like every hour. I mean, everybody back in North Carolina and the East Coast. I mean, from Maine to Florida.
What is her parents saying to you? Like,
they're just like if they need to get on a flight, just let them know. Because I mean, they feel helpless right now because they're on the opposite side of the country. I mean, Colorado is. I mean, you can't just drive around and look. I mean, it's just like you wouldn't really know what you're looking for. That's what the cops pretty much told me. That first day, I was like, I want to get out and drive around. They said, you wouldn't know what to look for.
Last couple questions. What is law enforcement? What have the police or the sheriffs or your neighbors? What's police saying to you?
Right now, this is what they're doing right now is with the canines in the sense. I think this is the biggest thing. This is the biggest thing they've done so far because yesterday Frederick Police Department did all the searching of the house and tried to gather whatever information they could. And with the detectives, officers, and sergeants, and today it's, I mean, obviously with all the activity that's around, there's a lot going on around here, and I really hope that all of this can lead to something positive.
What did your neighbors? Did they see anything? Did your neighbors see anything?
No, like the police department went door to door asking like cameras and everything, just like nothing.
And my last question, if you have any though, so feel free to step in. My last question is, if your wife can see this, if she can watch these, what would you like to tell your wife and your kids?
Shanann, Bella, Celeste, if you're out there, just come back. Like if somebody has her, just please bring her back. I need to see everybody. I need to see everybody again. This house is not complete without anybody here. Please bring her back.
That's it. I can take that mic off you.